The Mississippi College softball team has built a championship program since rejoining the GSC. The Lady Choctaws have won championships in each of its past 2 seasons. Now, with the new team, comes new challenges. After the final session of OTAs, one thing is clear. Michael Thomas is destined to do great things in 2018. The third-year receiver dominated against any corner matched up against him. Do y'all hear that? Wait, do y'all hear that in y'all's homes? It sounds like a garbage can. Wait, it's just the Pelicans picking up the trash by signing forward Darius Miller and point guard Rajon Rondo. The Mississippi College Choctaws and the Delta State Statesmen have been battling it out since 1935. The Mississippi College men's basketball team started out last season 9-8 but failed to make the GSC tournament. This season, though, the Choctaws look to push the basketball and get some easy buckets. The Mississippi College men's soccer team will start out the year playing 4 non-conference road games before playing here against West Alabama, the 4-time reigning GSC champions. From the soccer field, I'm Rholdon, Mississippi Collegiate Sports. For the past 5 seasons, the Choctaw football team has been wearing these traditional jerseys. Now they're ditching the blue jerseys and they're going gold. The Choctaws football program has been wanting to get new jerseys for a while now, and Coach Rasmussen says the team looks and feels like a GSC contender.
Felt that, we've had a lot of people over the last couple of years ask about, getting new jerseys, and the jerseys we've had since we, started the new transition from, 2014. Every year we try to raise as much money as we can to get it more for the players, and we think this will be a big burst of just energy and pride. And
a lot goes into getting new uniforms, and longtime Choctaws equipment manager T.Y. Yancey has been on top of things.
It takes a lot of money, and then you got to decide if you're going to change colors, change uniforms, all that kind of stuff, changing a bunch of stuff. We're going to upgrade the uniform, and all of that, you just got to make sure we've got the money and everything, which we think we're going to be in pretty good shape with that. Stop and go process to a certain degree. You got to be able to, we brought in a couple of uniforms that are going to be like what we're going to do. And we've got a lot of people that are trying them on just to see that.
You can see the new look Choctaws in their gold uniforms here at home against Albany State on September 14th. From Robinson Hale Stadium, I'm Rholdon, MCTV. Gentlemen, welcome to a special edition to the Collegiate Sports Hot Seat. I'm Rholdon.
And I'm David Wright.
We have a special guest today, 2-time Heisman Trophy winner Archie Griffin. How was the banquet, Archie?
I loved it.
You're talking about that season a little bit. The AFC Championship game was below freezing and had a wind chill.
Minus 59. Minus 59.
What was it like to play in a game when it was minus 59 wind chill?
Cold. Matter of fact, I'll never forget waking up that morning and you turn on the television to check the weather forecast, and all I can remember the weatherman saying is, keep your dogs in today. And so that told me in itself that it was going to be a tough day. Yes.
The Saints were 1 play away from advancing to the NFC Championship game, but the unimaginable happened.
Over with, it's a new year.
Marcus Williams is motivated not to let that play define his career.
You can never be too smart of a football player. You can never stop learning. So I continue to learn. I continue to get in coach's head, get in my teammates' head, just see what they see, because you never know what they see that you could pick up, and it could be something that helps you make another play. Sky's the limit. You continue to learn from each other. You continue to get better in the film room, on the field. Just come together as one, and when the time comes to play a game, we'll all be ready to elevate our game.
Last season, Marcus Williams was a ball hawk, having 5 interceptions, and he showed that today, having back-to-back pass breakups. From Metairie, I'm Rholdon, Fox 8 Sports. Yesterday, the Mississippi College power forward, a big junior, Mr. Brandon Boston. How you doing today, Brandon?
I'm doing good. How are y'all? Thank y'all for having me.
Good, man. We're doing all right. I'm doing good. But anyways, we're going to talk about the Choctaws so far in sports. The Mississippi College football team just hired a new defensive coordinator, Tony Gilbert, from Stephen S. Austin. Coach Gilbert also coached with Coach Bland at Southern Arkansas in the late 1990s. Damon, what do you think that Coach Gilbert's going to bring to Choctaw's defense?
Well, he's going to bring something that we've been missing, and that's genuinely powerful and like fast defense. We had a meeting yesterday, and the schemes that he's drawn up, and just the first day, we can already tell that the schemes is definitely going to help the defense. And on top of that, he's just a great person. He's a great guy, and I know you interviewed him. He's just a great guy.
His personality is contagious.
And he wants to win. That's the other thing. That's the biggest thing. Inside the baseball team is currently inside their preseason. They will kick off the 2019 campaign February 2nd at Harding University for a 3-game series. The Choctaws are coming off of a successful season where they were crowned the GSC champions, and inside the preseason polls for the conference, the Choctaws were ranked number 1 and chosen to repeat as GSC champions. Corey, getting the success is easy, but maintaining it is the tough part. What do the Choctaws need to do to maintain the success that they started last season?
If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. So you cannot stay the same. I believe that the Choctaws spent this offseason getting better with Coach Shu in the weight room and practicing. They got a lot of guys returning, so another year under the belt with experience. I believe that they can repeat as champions, but that is the hardest thing to do in sports. Now onto the courts, where the men's and women's basketball teams have been struggling lately. The women's basketball team is currently 6-10, 2-8 in GSC play, while the men's team is 4-11, 1-9 in GSC play, and lost their last 8 straight games. Both teams fought hard last night against Lee University, but they struggled at the end of the games. Damon, what does the basketball team need to do to kind of turn their seasons around?
I know it's been tough going, but Coach Lofton and Coach Duke know how to motivate their players, and they know how to get them all around one central goal. And I believe that down this stretch, they're going to play as hard as they can. I think they're going to turn things around. The men's and women's track and field teams competed at the Sanford January Open. No results were posted, but you can go to gochoctaws.com and see the recap of the event. The men's and women's teams will be back in action on February 2nd as they travel and compete inside the Sewanee Tiger Invitational.
That's it for your Choctaw Review. Now a word with our sponsor, 303 Jefferson. Winning the NFL Rookie of the Year, Alvin Kamara still sees room to improve in year 2.
So offended that I had to double check.
Like you said, it's year 2, so it's just finding new ways to be effective. Just fine-tuning the little things in my game that maybe year 1 where everything was going fast, now it's slowed down to where I can really kind of slow down and process and think about what's really going on and see everything for what it is. Last year, I was learning on the fly, so it was still a lot of thinking in my game last year. It may not have looked like it, but there was a lot of things I had to really think about. But now, year 2, even being in minicamp and OTAs and minicamp right now, a lot of things have slowed down for me, so it's not as much thinking that I could just play, just go out there and play.
In addition to improving his game mentally, Kamara also improved his game physically, adding muscle mass during the offseason.
I feel good. I just, got a little bit stronger and kept it the same. I don't feel like I need to gain any weight, lose any weight. I felt comfortable.
Kamara is expected to take a bigger role in 2018, especially with Mark Ingram being suspended the first 4 games of the season. Reporting in Metairie, I'm Corey Rholdon, Fox 8 Sports.